Thomas Edison's 1,000 Failures, a story of relentless perseverance. In a quiet, dimly lit workshop in Menlo Park, New Jersey, a man sat hunched over a cluttered workbench. His eyes, weary from countless sleepless nights, scanned across pages of sketches and failed blueprints. The air smelled of metal, oil, and burning filaments. His fingers, stained with chemicals, moved with care and determination. That man was Thomas Alva Edison. But this wasn't the day he invented the light bulb. This was just another day in a long, agonizing series of failures. You see, Edison wasn't born a genius, he wasn't a prodigy. He was told he was too stupid to learn anything by his teachers. At the age of just 12, he left formal schooling altogether. His mother, a woman with a heart full of belief, decided to teach him at home. She didn't see a failure, she saw potential. She nurtured his curiosity, fed his hunger for knowledge, and most importantly, she never gave up on him. And that belief would change the world. Years later, after hundreds of experiments, Edison began chasing something the world believed was impossible, creating a light that didn't burn out, didn't explode, and didn't flicker in fear of darkness. He worked tirelessly. Day after day. Week after week. Month after month. He tried every type of filament, cotton, linen, wood, cardboard, even bamboo, to no avail. Each test ended the same way: the filament would either burn too fast or not at all. It was disheartening, sometimes it was humiliating. Colleagues whispered, newspapers mocked, and investors began to lose patience. He failed once. Twice. 10 times. 100 times. 500 times. 1,000 times. And still, he kept going. One morning, an assistant stormed into the lab, throwing down a burned filament and shouting, "Mr. Edison, why do you keep going? We've tried everything. This is pointless. We've failed over 1,000 times." Edison paused. He looked at the assistant with calm, steady eyes, and said something that would echo through the generations. "I have not failed 1,000 times. I've successfully discovered 1,000 ways that will not work." Let that sink in. He didn't see failure as the end, he saw it as progress. Every failure was a stepping stone, every misstep a lesson. He believed that each failure carried him closer to success. And that belief, that undying, burning passion, is what changed everything. On a cold December night in 1879, after years of failure, after mockery, exhaustion, financial doubt, and physical pain, something remarkable happened. In that same humble lab in Menlo Park, a soft glow began to fill the room. The team held their breath as the carbonized bamboo filament burned steadily, and did not flicker. It stayed lit for minutes, then hours, and eventually over 13 hours without burning out. Thomas Edison had done it. He had invented the first practical, long-lasting electric light bulb. He hadn't just changed the world of science, he changed the way we live, the way we work, the way we dream. He turned night into day. He illuminated the path of humanity, and he did it not with pure genius alone, but with unyielding perseverance. But this story is not just about Edison. This is about you. How many times have you tried something and failed? How many times have you faced rejection, criticism, or disappointment? How many times have you almost given up, telling yourself, maybe this just isn't for me? What if you were just one more try away from your breakthrough? One more pitch away from success? One more application away from your dream job? One more workout away from seeing your transformation? One more sunrise away from finally finding peace? Edison's story is a reminder that the path to greatness is not straight. It's messy, painful, and filled with setbacks. But those setbacks are not the enemy. They are the teachers. They are the building blocks. They are the resistance that forges greatness. Failure is not a wall, it is a doorway. It is not the end, it is the beginning of something greater. Edison went on to hold over 1,000 patents, more than anyone in his time. He revolutionized not just lighting, but sound, communication, and even film. He changed industries and lives. But none of that would have happened if he had quit after his first failure. Or his 10th. Or his 100th. So the next time you feel broken. The next time you feel like you're running in circles. The next time the world tells you you can't. Remember that dusty workshop in New Jersey. Remember the 1,000 failed attempts. Remember the soft glow that finally lit up the world. And most of all, remember that greatness belongs to those who refuse to quit. You don't need to be the smartest. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need one thing, the courage to keep going. Because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. So, never give up. Never stop learning. Never stop dreaming. And never forget, the light that shines the brightest often comes after the darkest night. If you found this story inspiring, give it a like, share it with someone who needs hope, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that fuel your heart and soul. Thank you for watching, and keep going. Your light is coming.